Greetings, people of YouTube, and welcome to Duelyst. This is a collectible card game currently in development. You may remember that it had a successful Kickstarter back in 2014 at some point. This was around the time Chaos Reborn was happening, and I said this in one of the videos recently, but this is kind of the same story where Julian pointed toward this game during his Kickstarter campaign, and that's how I found about it. I wasn't a backer of Duelyst, but Chizopath was. He gave me the keys to the game, well, like to the alpha access. I think it's actually, you could have registered for this for free or something like that. But this is the alpha version of Duelyst, and they're coming out with beta soon, I think, because that seems to be suggested on the website, because there's beta signups to participate in I assume an open beta. But let's come back to the game itself. So this is a collectible card game, and it looks a lot, well, that looks like, it feels a lot like Hearthstone. I haven't, obviously, I can't claim that I've played all the collectible card games, but from what I've seen, the closest thing to Duelyst is Hearthstone indeed. So immediately as you log in, you're greeted with the daily quests. Again, wink wink, Hearthstone. And I'm gonna be pointing out the parallels, and please don't think that because I'm comparing to Hearthstone I'm somehow saying that Duelyst is crap. That's not the point. The point is just to show you what it's all about, etc. And there are clearly a lot of similarities between this and Hearthstone, but there's also the tactical level, and art is very different, for example. So just like in actually I think the music could have been lower, maybe like that. So just like in any CCG, you get your decks. We can take a look at our collection here, and you have your factions, or you can think of them as heroes, for example. Here we have a couple of new decks with new cards that we unlocked. The art, as you can see, is all sort of pixel arty. It looks quite nice, and all works well together, very fitting. I think when we get to the screen where we actually play the game on the tactical battle screen, you will see all this stuff in action, and it's really cool. And if you point at them, they're all animated. They do their attacks. I don't think the spells do anything at this point. No, they don't. And what are the new... Oh, there you go. This says new here. So that was the new card we had. Or wait, that's the one, another one, I guess. So there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factions. I believe that's all of them. I don't think there will be adding any new one, but don't quote me on this, because I don't really have that kind of in-depth knowledge about the development plans. And then you have obviously a bunch of neutral cards in the game, like these ones, and these are the new ones. The way to get the card, there's also a crafting mode. I haven't actually tested out the crafting mode yet, so I can't really comment on it, to be honest. I guess you have different shards, or this is the part of the game I can't really cover in this video because I just haven't played around with it, and also because it's in alpha, I'm not sure if it matters that much, because it's gonna change, etc., etc. So yeah, for example, I assume that if you drag something here, you could it's a basic card, so like a soulbound card in Hearthstone, so you can't really disenchant it. Let's see if we have something that is not soulbound. This is one to make, so we'd have to spend 200 spirit, 4 rare shards. Oh no, this is crafting, and then this, yeah, again, very similar. So there we go, we figured it out. That's pretty much how it works, and I assume this is what we have, because you're given some stuff in the beginning of the game. The way to acquire more cards is to buy a booster pack. Currently there are no microtransactions in the game, and the game is not going to be free to play. As far as I know, it's going to be just a pay to play kind of just normal game. But there is an in-game currency, and you can spend that to get a pack. Like if I press this, I got a pack. There's no like animation, not animation, but there's no texture for it or whatever. There's no art for it, just a placeholder. You drop it in here, kind of like in Hearthstone. You open up and you got this stuff, and I assume you can then disenchant some of them, make others, etc., etc. So we got here a couple of spells. Then we have the Azurite Lion, You can also see here that they have Rush, which is... What's the equivalent in... Charge. Yeah, so the equivalent in Hearthstone would be Charge. Celerity is Wind Fury. Opening Gambit is Battlecry. And there's a couple more. Like there's one that I think it doesn't exist, obviously because it doesn't exist in Hearthstone. They called an Airdrop, because that one is you place it anywhere you want on the tactical map, and obviously that doesn't make sense in Hearthstone because there is no tactical map. Everyone just kind of against each other on the same board. So yeah, we got that stuff, and something else I want to say about the whole deck building. Oh yeah, I want to show you the other ones that are also. So Zeal is if it's closer to, again, sort of not like Hearthstone, but it's as far as I know, if it's closer to your general, then he gets +2 attack, which could be quite powerful. What other things we have? Provoke is a taunt, but in this case, again, because it has a tactical element, you can't move away from the unit, and you can't attack anything else until you've dealt with him. And let's see, some of them had the airdrop thing, and I believe there was one more sort of special thing, but I don't remember which one it is. Don't see it here. Let's see. Grow. Actually, I don't know what grow is. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. So this just gains, right? And this guy I think this guy comes back. Yeah, this guy just come back. So there's stuff that is very similar, and there's stuff that is so there's death rattles, there's battle cries, and there's some stuff that is quite different from Hearthstone. I apologize once more that I'm comparing it to it, but similarities in my opinion are quite high. So hence I'm doing this. Right. So let's play against ourselves just to show you how this thing how the combat works. There's obviously the play menu item, which is you just play against a random person and you rank up. Like I was 30 when I started. I'm 29 because I played 2 games and lost one and won one. So, but instead we're gonna go and let's make a new squad or a new deck, whatever you want to call it. Squad name would be for the video, and we're just gonna just put a bunch of stuff in there. Let's who shall we choose? Which has we have a lot of stuff somewhere. These guys are pretty cool. Let's get them. So first you choose your general, and that what determines which one you're playing with. Wow, this guy is nuts. Let's go with these dudes. I think just for funs. So we get the general, and now the rest of the clan-based cards are unlocked. So we could just get a bunch of stuff in there. Why not? Make it to. You can have up to 3 in a deck, and it's out of 40 that you build it. You can have up to 40 cards in your deck. This is it's an artifact. Artifacts are buffs for the general. Let's get the Elucidator. Good name, buddy. Good name. What do you do? Okay, nice. Plasma Storm. Excellent. This destroys your own minions as well, I think. Let's go from the back. Oh no. There we go. So the biggest ones, the baddest units that we want here. Let's get one of everything. I'm not trying to compete with anyone. I'm just gonna show you different stuff, and the more animations, the units we see, the better. That's 29. Everybody get in, everybody. It's gonna be fun. Everyone's along for the ride. There's already a lot of units in the game, even in this alpha version, which is pretty cool. How much we need? 3 more? Yeah, sure, no problem. 1, 2, 3, for example. There's ranged ones as well. For example, this guy's ranged. Right, so that's good. I think we just click done. It tells you also immediately that you have 34 units, 4 spells, and 1 artifact. I would assume this is not the best squad to have. And then we can go to Sandbox. Yeah, this is the one. Nice art, by the way. Quite like it generally. The sort of the concept art, let's call it that, and the sprites and animations in the game, which you'll see in a second. So we're gonna choose that one. I think we automatically. Did we not choose that? Oh, so we choose which we play against as well. Is that correct? Oh yeah, okay, cool. So we play both because this is just a sandbox. And these are your generals. They can walk around. Wow, this guy is a lot of movement. Whoever starts first gets the, or whoever starts second, let's put it that way, has the advantage of being closer to the mana sprites, kind of like in Chaos Reborn here. If you pick him up, you get extra mana. This is your mana here. And this will be, I think, his mana when it's his turn. These are the units you can deploy, and you can deploy them anywhere around you or anywhere around another unit unless they have an airdrop, which means then you can deploy them anywhere on the map. So for example, if I were to move my general down the road here, and then I could deploy this, say like right here in front of me. This is just a straight up unit, a golem. So this is gone, and then if we press, I think, oh, we can do this as well. What is this? The next minion you summon this turn cost, oh, okay, well, yeah, that's a bit too late for that now. Alright, so we'll just pass the turn. This young man here, Kalios Zahn, can then do a tricky thing. So move down here. What spells he has? He has Saberspine Seal. Give a minion plus your attack. That's not useful. Right, that could be cool. But what we can do now, look, so we can place down this Chakri avatar, and he actually gets buffed if you do spells, and this is going to be pretty cool, so we can just kind of do a bit of synergy here. Put this guy on the mana sprite, and with that way we get that mana. It doesn't have to be the general who picks it up, anyone can pick it up. So we spent 2, but got 1 more, so we're at 2 now, and we're going to destroy this guy. And as a result, he will get +1/+1, and this guy dies. And that was pretty cool, the animations. And little blood spleen. What's a spleen? This little bottle of blood remains. Alright, so. And this lights up green, just kind of like in Hearthstone, and then you move on to the next one. So here, we can't really do that, can we? If we had a 2... and then 1, that could have worked, but this is kind of, this would be a waste. But what I'm going to do, it's not very good. This guy's pretty cool. He's got Frenzy, which means that anywhere you place him, he attacks everyone around him. So not just one character or one unit, but everyone. So with my general, I'm going to go up and try to get this mana, maybe. Could be useful. Alright, so as you can see, there's 3 kinds of things. You have artifacts, we haven't actually come across artifact in here. You can only artifacts units and your spells. Here, like this guy can't really kill him in one go, and if he attacks, I'll show you how attack works, but so if he attacks him for 2, and then this guy attacks back for counterattacks for 3. But if we give him another spell, actually if we just use this spell on him, he will get additional as well just for using the spell. Yeah, there you go. So he's actually up to actually 6/3 now. So we're gonna move him up and kick the shit out of this tiger. The tiger also kills him. I think the death animation, I'm not sure if it's gonna change, but it seems it needs a little bit of tuning, but again, this is an alpha, so I'm sure that will be sorted out. Now we have 3 mana left. We could get this assassin. I don't even know what backstab is, to be honest. This minion deals double damage when attacking from behind. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool to know. I guess we'll just put it down there so she can. It looks like she could threaten the giant ogre here. Other than that, I think there's not much we can do. This guy is pretty cool, but he's 6 mana, so by the time we get there. And isn't it fun playing against yourself? I think it's the best. Okay, so but it's easier to show things off that way. Hopefully you understand my position here. Okay, so I can't kill this thing, unfortunately. But this guy has rush, so what we can do is get up here, get that mana, then attack the assassin. The assassin gonna attack me back for 2. Then I get this little minion with rush. Rush means charge, so immediately attack. Kind of both sacrifice themselves for us. That mana taking was kind of useless to me at this point because I can't really spend on anything because I just have these phalanxers. But that's cool. I'm just gonna put a phalanxer right there and threaten myself in my other guys, which is the red dude. So we're gonna turn back to that. I believe there is a timer. Also, like, you can't take infinite turns. If you know, especially if you're playing against not yourself, but like, you know, some other opponent. This guy has a lot of spells and not much else. Give a friendly minion +1/+1 and move to space. Okay, that's pretty cool. +3. Oh, then he can just get rid of this dude and be like, whoa, not even once. Yeah, all right. So he could. He can't really pick it up. I was gonna say if he comes over here. But what he can do, he can just go for the general, because why not? Boom. You can see the generals fight a bit. Okay, and that's pretty much... Yeah, this is all just for the minions. I can't give that to general. Now, there we go. Provoke. So if we place this guy down, we tie the general down. This guy has 4. I can do -2 mana on anyone. So I could technically play this. Then, and now I have 5, so I can play 2. Oh wait, I made a mistake, didn't I? No, I can play this one. There you go. And I can also hit back at the general. Alright, so as soon as the general dies, that's the idea, then you lose the game. So you need to kill the other... Again, kind of like in Hearthstone, you kill the hero, stay alive, you know, while doing that. So now he can't move, because he is in being provoked by this guy. But there isn't really much we can do with what he has in his hand. And it's quite interesting that it's such a low number of things you can play with. It's just 4. But I quite like it. It's a welcome change. It's refreshing to have you know, less cards in your hands. We have 2 golems and not much else. We have exactly 6. So what we can try and do is put one here, for example. Why not? And we can attack, but only, like, I can't even attack this guy because the taunt is there. So taunt is a lot more powerful, you could say. Because it restricts also movement here than as compared to Hearthstone. So let's whack this guy on the head, because why not? I mean, I don't really have a choice. But I think that the red general here is gonna die pretty soon. What does this guy do? Ranged minion must attack. This minion. Oh right, okay. He's like a ranged sponge. That's interesting. She looks interesting. Opening gambit. Dispel all nearby tiles. I don't really need that. You know what, can we just kill... No, we can't really kill the general, can we? Okay, no, and this is a problem. So, we should probably get one of these big ones, I think. So we have, what, 6? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And like I said, because you have units, then you can put stuff around your units, so that spreads your spawn possibilities. So let's get this guy over there. Now we do need to attack. I think it would be prudent to just keep whacking the general dude here. That's a big whack. Oh yeah, that kills him obviously, because I forgot. Yeah. And then you whack him again, and he's down to 8. And then I'm gonna be turning to his side and be like, "Oh my god, I'm down to 8. This is ridiculous." I can actually hit him, but I won't be able to get away, because if I kill him, if you can't attack and then move. You will either move and attack, or attack and don't move, as far as I understand. So unless I'm making some grave mistake there. Ooh, but interestingly enough, yeah, that's pretty cool. What I could do is I could whack this guy. Alright, that's pretty cool. Some of the animations are pretty cool. And then I don't want to attack him because I'm not doing very well. So I'm gonna back away. Then I am going to give this dude 1/1 and move him. I would say, does that block him? I'll put him over here. Okay, so that way I put a little distance between us, I guess. And then so that this guy doesn't catch me. Well, actually, I'm probably more worried about him. Wait, one sec. Let me see where he moves. He could move up to me, I think. Could he? You know what? Let's... His has a lot more damage. Oh, there we go. There's a timer. Let's put him there. And make the turn go. Right. So can we kill the general this turn? This is pretty bad. I would probably need to get away from him. Let's see if I have anything interesting. But I could dispel his advantage and then kill. Could I do I have? Oh, I only have 7. I could do 3 and 4, or I could put down this guy. You know what? That's probably not too bad. If I dispel, what's he gonna be? He's gonna be. Oh, he's just gonna be 6. I still can't kill him, can I? I don't think so. It's not very good. So let's put this guy all up in here, and let's just start working away at this. They're essentially they're the same unit. I could go up here and start harassing the other general just for funds. I'm not sure that would be the best move against myself, but only my other self can make that, you know, either worth it or not. So let's see. Give a minion +3 attack this turn. Oh man, I could totally destroy myself in my green self. But this is a problem too. And then what? This guy has a backstab. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. That could work. Maybe. I still need to be just backing off. So let's give you 12 this turn to whack him. Oh man, this is pretty good. And look, now my green self is down to 3. And what I can do is I could whack my. Oh man, this is pretty dangerous though. It's pretty because I could. It's not. It's tense. All right. I say we just put down a whole bunch of stuff. The green firewater gasoline will have to flee. Probably. You know, let's all in. Let's do it. Okay. There. Boom. Oh, man, I forgot to use this guy. Ah, no. Oh, that was a horrible mistake. Okay. Well, anyway. So, 1 health. Do I have any magic tricks up my sleeve? I don't think so. I need to back off. I'm probably dead. I think the green guy just overstretched there. Isn't that much he can do? Well, let's see. We have to kill the big guy. There is no other way. Then I can't kill him. I can't get to him now. I could block. Oh, I could do this. I could come up here, kill him. Okay. Then go down this way. If I had some artifact that would like increase my power or something like that, would have been great, but very obviously I don't. Deal 1 damage to any minion. We can't really kill anyone like that. Oh, time's running out on green firewater gasoline. What, I have 8, right? Okay. Right, whatever. Okay, fine. What? Oh, I just killed myself? What the hell did I do there? I need to take a look at that guy. What was that? Is that the neutral guy? I forgot who that guy was. It's the dragon dude. God damn it. Yeah, what is his... Deal 4 damage to your general. Oh, I should have read that before I did that. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, that's that's the idea. This is how Duelyst works, and it's a lot of fun. Again, I realize I made a lot of comparisons here to Hearthstone, and in my head they're quite obvious in terms of the UI and in terms of like how sort of the systems work, the resources work, and again, they're probably similar to other CCG games. The first one that comes to mind when you play Duelyst is indeed Hearthstone, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It also means that if you played Hearthstone, and a lot of people have, Duelyst will be very easy to pick up, and it introduces the extra level of the tactical battle play, whatever, and it's a lot more interesting that way. I do really like that it has the tactical level, and it's not just like put stuff on the field. So it's really cool. It's kind of think of it as a hybrid, I guess, or more of a hybrid between something like XCOM and Hearthstone. Like Chaos Reborn is in a similar position because it has the creatures and the map, etc. But the map there is less straightforward. It's not just the grid. For one thing, it's hexes, and another is that it has the different levels, elevation levels, and things that you can hide and break line of sight behind, etc., etc. So this is closer to Hearthstone, but again with the tactical level, so it's pretty cool. And it's still an alpha. Things may change, etc., etc. There's a website in the description if you want to go check the Duelyst out yourself. I believe you can pre-order it, and you can also sign up for the beta at this point. Well, when I'm recording this video anyway. I'm not sure when you're watching this. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed this. And if you did enjoy the video, please consider supporting it any way you can. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.